get an idea of how fast technology has evolved in this field. Before starting this video, don't forget to activate the subtitles and smash the like button. Samsung launched their first mobile phone in 1988, when the mobile phone was still a luxury. The SH100 was the first mobile phone from Samsung, with about 2,000 pieces being sold. Apple launched their first phone in 2007, the mobile phone that, according to Steve Jobs, was a revolutionary product. The phone looks very minimalist and elegant. It had a touchscreen and some innovative functions. The phone cost between $499 and $599, and about 6.1 million units were sold in total. Huawei launched their first mobile phone in 2004. We don't have much to talk about, as it was a simple phone with keys weighing 95 grams and had a 950 mAh battery. At the same time, it was equipped with basic functions: calls, SMS, call hold, several games, calendar, alarm, computer, and vibrations. In 1992, Nokia launched the first mass-produced GSM phone, the Nokia 1011, also known as the Mobira Cityman 2000. The phone was quite massive, had a monochrome LCD screen, extendable antenna, and you could send or receive text messages. The contact book allowed the storage of 99 telephone numbers. The LG LDP200 was the first phone from LG, launched in 1996. It can be seen that the phone was very robust and similar to the phones of that period. HTC launched their first mobile phone in 2002, the HTC Wallaby or O2 XDA model. The phone was based on Microsoft Pocket PC 2002 Phone Edition, had a 3.5-inch screen, Intel processor, 32 MB RAM, and 32 MB internal memory with the possibility of expansion. Perhaps the first on this list should be Motorola's Dynatac 8000X phone from 1984, as it was the first portable phone in the world. This model was a truly revolutionary device at the time. It had an LED screen, its memory could contain a maximum of 30 contacts, and the calls could be up to a maximum of 30 minutes. Not to mention the price, which was a really big one, $4,000. OnePlus has not been on the mobile phone market for a long time, but their first phone was the OnePlus One, launched in 2014. Initially, the phone could be purchased only with the help of an invitation and only on the manufacturer's website. The first phone launched by Oppo is the Oppo Smile phone in 2008. The phone had keys and had a gold finish, with a smiling face on the back, the eyes being the camera and the flash. The first phone from Sony Ericsson is the P800 model, launched in 2002. It was based on the UIQ 2.0 interface and had a touchscreen. The phone had Bluetooth, infrared port, alarm, and had a 1000 mAh battery. Xiaomi entered the mobile phone market only in 2012 when they launched the Xiaomi Mi 1S. The phone came with interesting features, but the main attraction was the 1.5 GHz Snapdragon S3 processor. Emblematic in the history of mobile phones, Siemens launched their first GSM phone in 1994. The Siemens S1 had a compact design at the time, had large keys and a very small screen you probably couldn't do much with. Philips launched in 1996 the Fizz mobile phone, a classic phone with which you could only make and receive calls and chat via SMS. Its battery was 4,000 mAh and offered a standby time of 45 hours. A phone similar to the one launched by Philips, Panasonic also launched in 1998 the G600 model. Also, this model was a classic one with basic functions. ZTE launched their first phone in 2007, and it is a very special one. Coral 200 Solar is powered by solar energy and is specially designed for people who have limited access to the electricity grid. In 1993, Sony launched the CM-H333 mobile phone, also known as Mars Bar due to its size and weight. The phone was very popular at the time. It differed from other phones in that it had a sliding headset that stood up to answer and end calls. Realme entered the mobile phone market quite late, more precisely in 2018 with the Realme 1 model. The phone had the usual features for that year and a fairly low price, €130, had a 6-inch screen, Helio P60 processor, rear camera and front camera, and a 3400 mAh battery. The first phone from Alcatel is the Alcatel One Touch Easy HF model, launched in 1998. The phone had a very small monochrome screen, had an antenna, and its battery offered up to 140 hours in standby. So most phone companies started in the 90s to 2000s, when having a cell phone was already a necessity for many people. This need materializes especially from the need to make or accept calls, and then more and more functions will appear without